we're going to do a soft proofing. Soft proofing to make sure that the color appears correctly on the paper as you anticipated. The soft proofing happens by going to View from the top menu, Proof Setup, and you're gonna put the output destination, which is the kind of paper that you're using, with the kind of printer that you're using the printing with. You like to go to Custom, by the way, because I don't have anything to choose from here. It's a custom printing environment. So View, Proof Setup, and Custom. As soon as I go into Custom Settings, this window shows up. So in here, Proof Condition, you like to look into Device to Simulate. I have P800 printer here, and I'm going to use the Premium Photo Paper Glossy. Premium Photo Paper Glossy. There is one that says Ultra Premium, but it's together too, thank you. So I'm going to choose the Premium Photo Paper Glossy. No checking of preserve RGB numbers because it's going to be converted into CMYK environment, the ink environment. You don't want to preserve the RGB numbers. Rendering intent, same thing, either perceptual or relative. But we talked about how this picture doesn't really have the screamy, really vivid colors. So I'm going to go to relative color matrix. Black point compensation check. The simulate paper color helps. So I'll check that and then I'll say OK. Okay. I should be looking in. So now this is proofed. If you go to View from the top menu, it says Proof Colors. So this image that you're looking at right now, this is proofed based on the printer and the paper that you are going to use printing on. This is very important. You like to go to Gamut warning. The gamut warning will tell you which color are not printable or will not be truthful to what you are looking at on the monitor. I checked on a gamut warning and there is no out of gamut colors. I'm gonna just create the situation where, if I can, I mean, it's kind of difficult to create this out of gamut colors. This is good. If there is out of gamut colors, you see this gray covering the areas. That is out of gamut. And I really have to work hard to get it out of gamut colors. I probably should tell you that if you have a blue and red, the bright blue and bright red, those are very difficult colors for Epson printers to reproduce, and you might get the out of gamut colors. If the out of gamut warning shows up for the entire image, you should probably rethink about your adjustment and make sure that you don't really get that out of gamut that much. But if you're talking about slight amount, then you can go ahead and print it and then see how it works too. So if it is like 30% or 40%, then I will be really concerned. But if it is a little amount, I wouldn't be. Okay? So there is no outer gamut, and then I'm going to get rid of that, which is a good sign. And I'm pretty happy with that. You can tell this is before proof, and then this is after proof. Do you see any differences? Changing. Darker? Not as black. So slightly, possibly darker and possibly less contrast. And that is actually, that could happen to your prints too. So if you see, after you proof colors, and then if you see something that is undesirable, then you should go ahead and then adjust it. For example, I'm going to go to curves. I'm going to create a curves adjustment. I'm going to go ahead and then create a little more contrast. So black is nice and rich in black. Possibly slightly lighter. And the shadows. So some adjustments apply to create the contrast that seems like I lost. I'm going to actually open up a little bit of that center part. So this is the soft proof correction that you apply to. There might be sometimes a slight color shift too, which I don't really see too much in here, so I'll leave it alone, but see, you might have to do a slight warmth or coolness and overall color too. Now this is soft proofed, and this is how I would like it to be after soft proofing with the adjustment applied to. Then you are ready to make prints.